Hello, collective. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. My pleasure to be here with you today, 4th of June, 0406. I mean, 0604. Depends wherever you're at. Fire! Fire and desire. Gemini, representing the twins, mercurial energy, the trickster, the magician. Woo! Fire and air. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on. Welcome, welcome aboard. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. We ask Archangel Michael, we invite Archangel Michael here in this space to help us reflect the most clearest and precise energy, energies in our collective here today. No bias. And let's get into it. Now I have to open the window because I just realized it's so smoky. We got the nice smoky. Okay, I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. Like I know that I should. Okay, so let's get into it. I got my new deck, and we're gonna clearing the space. I've been clearing a lot of stuff, cleaning up. Let's get into my. Let's get into me. Let's get into me here. Tapping in for Wednesday. I don't even know what day it is. Today is Thursday or Wednesday? Today is Thursday. Damn, guys. Oh my God. It is going too fast. All right. Let's get into my. Okay, let's go into it. Sorry about that. Ooh, Ace of Wheels. A slow offer, an offer slowly that has been taking forever to come. That's what's going on. So I did something different, and I'm gonna do it right now on screen with you guys live. So I'm just gonna cut this deck in 3, and we're gonna read those 3 piles and see what the energies are. Okay. If it goes according to let's see if we can duplicate the energy that we had earlier. Spirit, is that what you want? I want to do it live. Live. She's live. I may say he or she. Please just interchange the roles. Anyone who's here to just spy with their eye, they're not invited. People who know me, you know who I am. I am who I am. I haven't changed. There's stragglers out there. Some weird, there's like family stragglers. Yeah, look at this. 10 of Wands. They're trying to put you in a heavy burden here. Look at this. I haven't even done the piles. I think they're trying to throw this at you because it really wanted to come out. So let's keep shuffling here. Okay, so they want you to juggle. They want you to be stressed out. We know all this. We know all this. Somebody is still, I mean, it's almost like, pay attention to me, look at me. It's a fury. It's like a, how dare you? You cannot leave. Has anybody ever blocked the door for you? The one who did that to me was a Gemini. And it's a weird feeling when you're at the door and they don't let you out. So, you know, you're dealing with somebody with all double personality. Whoever this is, there's two-faced quality to them. 3 of Wands. Somebody from your past. Yeah. Oh my goodness. This is a Queen of Wands. 3 of Wands. This is a woman trying to make your life miserable. This is somebody who has a crush on you. If you go the same gender romantically, for some of you, this is a woman who's older than you. Or it could be a man in this energy of like, the man who wants a lot of attention. Who is it? Now we narrowed it down. The Hangman. So this is there's a Queen of Wands on your tail having to do with a lover. So this could be the ex of your past ex, okay? It looks like she likes you because he likes you because of, wow, but this is interesting. Page of Swords. We may not do the piles. We may or may not. I don't think it's going to happen. They're spying on you. Yeah, and this cycle is over. Over. Okay. Let's find out. We're going to do 4 piles with just inquiries. Somebody's spying on you because, oh, it looks like you're very happy, go lucky, lighthearted. Yeah, it looks like because you have a platform. You're being seen, you're being watched. That's what it looks like. So you're this Queen of Wands being celebrated by your ancestors and a maternal spirit. Okay, so you're being celebrated a lot. So again, we have this maternal spirit that keeps coming out in this deck, which resonates with our channel. A maternal spirit that keeps guiding you and trying to be here for you. Okay, so take advantage. But they want to throw they want you to be in a heavy burden. They want to throw a wrench in this connection. Maybe this has been your foundation of some sort. They want to put a death to the connection that you have with your ancestors or with any maternal energy. So so it seems like somebody here has been going at it like, okay, we're going to isolate collective from any masculine offers. Okay, that's not working because now collective is celibate. Okay, so then that's not working. So we're going to isolate collective from any of their connections, especially the loving kind connections that support collective. Any motherly figures, anything that helps collective get from one place to the next. Knight of Wands. Damn, this is crazy. Knight of Wands with the Knight of Swords. So now they're trying to throw people who are like very sexually advanced or sexually with the innuendos and make you hot in the pants. Sex stuff in your car, maybe? The Hangman. Something's going on. Okay, so this is coming to a fierce halt. And we do have these auspicious days coming up. The 8th, the 7th, 8th, and 9th, I think. It's like the 7th and 8th, which is around the corner. We're on the 4th today. 7 of Pentacles. To keep, oh my God, this is such a great representative of a 7 of Pentacles. To keep you waiting. To keep you waiting. This masculine is still hanging on for dear life, doing work to keep collective waiting. Okay, because they threw something at you and it's supposed to surprise you, get you off guard. Maybe it has to do with your driving, with your vehicle, or it's been done, or they tried this. Now this probably has worked to keep the collective waiting, to keep them stalled, on halt, like the Hangman, just upside down. But the thing is, the Hangman is okay hanging upside down. They got comfortable with it. See, the Hangman, people think, well, when you look at the Hangman and he's upside down, people aren't like, oh, that poor dude, he's upside down. Let's go help him. Let's give him, that's more like the 5 of Pentacles. There's help. We can help you. There's resources. With the Hangman, they're like, no, this has to play out to the end. Because the lesson has to be learned, because God gives people chances. Okay, this is nuts. Four of Cups. This, see, they know. They had to do some work because they know that you were going to say no. They know that you were going to say no to their offer. Okay, so this is very peculiar energy here. Yeah, the Tower. They're throwing towers at you, my dear, because you're not saying yes. You're not calling them. You're not contacting them. You're not communicating. You're in no comunicado with them. Nothing. Nada. Tower. That's a tower to them. That's a hit to their ego, and they're going to make you pay. Yeah, because, oh my God, this is a nasty energy. They're going to make you pay. This is a dark-haired person, maybe a little bit longer. Maybe they're letting their hair grow out. Somebody's in a lot of regret, or they want people, they want you. They want an energy transfer. Okay, they want you to be in regret. They don't want you to have any fresh starts. They don't want people to look at you, to find you attractive, to give you compliments, to say that you look good, you smell good, you're sexy, you're a sexy goddess. Look at this. This person, it popped right on out again. This person's in a deep regret. But so they're trying to project. They're really, because you're coming in as the Queen of Wands. Ain't nothing stopping this energy with the Chariot. Okay, very powerful, moving forward as the star, having your own platform. Okay, you're not shy per se, and you come from a loving background, loving connections, partnerships. It doesn't have to be family. It could be all kinds of things. But where you go, there's the sunshine. There's the sunshine. Three of Swords. Yeah, but they liked you better when you were in your Three of Swords energy, where you were sad, depressed, crying, in mental anguish. Oh no, what do I do? I don't know where to go. I don't know what, I need to go find this loser to help me. I'm sorry. And have sex with him, and that will answer all my questions. Or her. That's how they want you to be problem resolution, having sex with them. They want you at an energy where you were, oh, I have to resolve my problems, so let me go have sex with him, and then we'll have bedroom talk, or we'll have bed talk, pillow talk. And then, I'll feel like accomplished because he gave me some advice, some suggestion that actually worked with my other karmic family member. I don't know. This is crazy energy. Yeah. Tell me about this Three of Swords. Why is it here, Spirit? This man's reaching for you to have a Three of Swords. You literally put it right next to that card. This man's like, let her come back to my wand, Spirit. Five. Yeah, I feel left out. Collective leaving me behind. I remember the good old days. Collective would just, whatever I did, Collective would come there, drive, pay for everything, give all the sex me up. And I felt great for weeks. And then I'd call after weeks of wanting Collective again because they were stealing your energy. That's what they were doing. Okay, the Sun. See, now they see you optimistic and happy and, lighthearted, go lucky. Like you're doing well in Gemini energy. Gemini energy is fine with you. You're not having any issues. That's why you ain't calling or looking back. Okay, this looks like the Hermit energy, but it's actually the Temperance in this deck, which is very weird. Like, it shouldn't be playing games like this. But this could be an angel in disguise, the energy. Like you were an angel in disguise in this person's life, and they didn't see it. They're like, damn, I wish I would have seen that. I would have known. I would have done better. They were too hot in the pants. You see how he's holding on to the red vase? I don't know. There's a special name for these. But chalices, I don't know what they are, but they are beautiful. You could be dealing with Saturn energy, Aquarius or Capricorn. Let's find out about the Sun. Why is the Sun here? So this is like this person. Ooh, what the heck? This came in reverse. Knight of Wands. They know that they can't come at you reverse. They have to be more serious. They have to be more, like, it's almost like this energy doesn't know how to not come in as the Knight of Wands. A playful, horny dude, like sending DICK pics, or on a dating site, not really organically growing it. Yeah. This person wants to have a celebration with you, or he or her put you in a third party. Oh, it kind of seems like this person's dealing with third parties still. Yeah, and that would only, see, ultimately, that would only keep you stuck. So it does look like somebody is still dealing with third parties in and out. Like they're not taking anything seriously. That would only make you in the Eight of Swords energy, in your head, and not able to be the beautiful Empress that you are. And that would mess with your money, making you money. So somebody's trying to mess with your energy to come in, and it's this freaking, okay. Somebody's trying to get you off balance so you don't meet this Emperor. I mean, this fell right off the deck, right off. Somebody's trying to make you off balance with your money financially so you don't meet this Emperor, or maybe Spirit's doing that so you do meet this Emperor. Either way, this person's feeling regret that you're not stuck. They're not regret about anything. They're regret that you ain't stuck. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. How y'all doing in there? Everything in working functional order? Okay, so let's see. Let's see about this energy here. Now I really want to see this energy here because this is too much. We're going to just get some answers today. So the Empress is here. They want to send this energy of chaos or discombobble. Yeah, this you're meeting, you have, because you have, okay, there is some energy connection with an Emperor. This Emperor is like massively attracted to you. He's got his stuff going on. He feels confident right now. He's feeling like really able to come in and hold it down for you, for, you know, like to come in and step it up, not hold it down, but step it up, step into being your man. Yeah. Okay, 5 of you with the Sun. Okay, why is this here? Okay, so somebody is yeah. This is 2 energies. It's crazy how the cards are falling. It feels like somebody's upset, okay? And they're very grumpy. They're in a bad situation. They're in a bad place. Like they don't like being in their own skin, okay? That's what it feels like. And then it feels like your life, you're optimistic. You're gung-ho. You're going for it. You're like not in a place of hiding or being a hermit anymore. And this person is like super defensive. Like, how dare you be able to go out there and, you know, be doing your own thing. I'm trying to put you in a 2 of Swords situation, but I'm the one that's stuck in my head. So they might have done some moon magic that has this person, they don't know how to approach coming at you. Like it's like throwing a wrench in their ideas or their plans. So here they are, very argumentative, not being able to be comfortable in their own skin. And then they also are very angry with you or defensive that you're moving on, you're moving forward, you're getting attention, you're optimistic, you're following your dreams. Because the Ace of Wands is like, but I can't F you in this, you know, like I can't put you, the way that you are wrapped up as an Empress who values herself and expects something more out of a man, out of her partner or him or her, whatever you date. I can't reach that. So they're like trying to start, like they would come and start an argument with you. Argumentative energy. They can't stand themselves. See, this person's looking down. They can't stand themselves. They're coming like a very young energy, Page of Wands. Okay, how dare you want to go out with somebody else when I'm trying to come towards you and you have no idea. Well, you do, but you don't. Officially, you don't. Okay. I'll clue you in. I'll clue you in. You know, because that's the thing I do. I clue us in. Definitely. We got to do the work. They're trying to. The way that they come at you is just insane. My beautiful collective. Yeah, you walked away from this, and then you have better days. Ever since you walked away, you have better days. You're like in celebrations and family gatherings and girlfriends, and I mean, it looks you're not. It doesn't look like you're even dating here. And this person seems to be working, okay? Or they. Why is this one here? Or you're working. You're. Yeah. No, this person's working to try to come back to you. Bottom of the deck. Four of Wands. So this person, you were their happy place. You were their happy home. You might have lived together, or has to do with a home. I just keep hearing happy home, like they would love to have you in this home. But see, they devastated you. Right behind that card was the Three of Swords. They did something that you can't really comprehend. Like, why are they even rolling around again? And they've been hermiting. Here we go. Now, this is the real hermit. They've been hermiting their energy. And they still have to leave something. See, there's a child. So they might have had a child on you, or this has to do with their childhood. People from their childhood, or somebody before you came into the picture. Five of Swords, yeah. This is my haha, I win. But nobody really wins because this person like plays dirty. Riding dirty, riding dirty. Yeah, because I've been hearing that song too. So this person, Knight of Wands reverse, is still back here. They know, they spy on you, but they don't want to come towards you. Ooh, they've done some magic on you. And they spy on you, and they see that you're getting justice and that you speak up. You don't keep anything back anymore. You say things. This is your ex-lover. Look at, and they're in a Ten of Swords by watching you for some reason, because they cannot come up to you. You're very psychic. You can probably feel each other's energy. This person feels you pulling away. That's basically what it is. And you're reaching higher ground here, okay? You're lightening up. You're unloading that heavy load that was in your heart. That this person, Four of Pentacles, try to keep you stuck on. He was very selfish with their energy, with their money, with their time, with everything. And with their emotions, especially their emotions. And they weren't a giver, okay? This had to do with your childhood. I mean, seriously, it's all written right there. So somebody might even, well, no, that's a bag. I was going to say somebody might be pregnant, but hey, who knows? So somebody was emotionally unavailable. Oh, that was the Queen of Swords. Damn. You went Queen of Swords on their booty. Four of Wheels. So Four of Pentacles. You stopped giving. And when you cut when you did your cutoff game, they felt it. They felt it because it went from this beautiful, colorful energy to nothing, to like cold. You're like ice. And you hunkered down and you're like, I don't care. You know, like maybe you guys, some of you were married or whatever, and you shared money and they paid for something. And this person couldn't believe that you were living your truth and that you were going after your options. They still are like, yeah. And they're dumbfounded because you're the star. They're like, oh, damn, collective has a lot of options. But I'm the emperor that deserves, but they don't deserve it. They have misbehaved. They have done something here very incorrect. They haven't treated you like the star that you should have been, how you should have been treated. And now, honey, the world card right behind the star. They don't get it. This is, the wheel keeps on turning. You can't just stop it. Page of Cups. You're coming into different connections, different selections, different connections, different networks. Page of Cups. See, you might be even meeting somebody who in a well-positioned place who could help you. who wants to help you, man. Look at here's another one that with the whole pentacle in his hand wants to give to you, to the collective, to the Empress, to the beautiful Empress. All 4 queens in one, baby. Yeah, this person has to heal. They're not ready. They're not ready to come into your dynamic life. But they think that they can wear their big boy pants and come in and ruin everything. You know, I mean, they got issues. 6 of Wands. Yeah, they got issues with your victory. Damn! And the 2 of Cups right behind it. They have issues with your victory here. It's coming. You're meeting up with somebody. I mean, the way it looks, it looks like this person wants to be the one, but there's no way that these are the same energies. I mean, unless it's a Capricorn, but it doesn't seem feasible the way that the energy is coming in. You're going to have suitors, 7 of Cups. So you're going to have options. And you're the Empress. And that's the way this cycle is going to end. Like, it's always keeps coming back to the same thing. Somebody feels left out because of that. They're like, damn, I'm not with the collective. They were defensive. Yeah, look, they're stubborn. Stubborn as a ram. Could be a Aries. Because of your new beginning. They can't even take it. They can't understand. And you left them in the you left them behind. I was going to say you left them in the bed. You left them behind, and they just can't take it. It's just too much to even fathom. And this is the truth. They live a false truth, okay? It's like, look at this snake dragon. I never even noticed it until right now, really, on the sword. Like, this person, if you don't follow their truth, they are so angry, they're bitter, they're revengeful, they're jealous, they're envious. This is sad. This is a sad situation, and you're getting some good money here. Some money's coming to you, okay? If you want to send, hey, TT. Hi, honey bunny. How are you, love? Welcome. I love that, TT. T for 2. The T is in the house. Ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen. Yeah. Good Lord sees fit to be given to you. Good Lord sees fit to be given to my beautiful collective. And you both are going to be on fire. You're going to meet somebody who's just as intuitive as you are. Just as a hot mama, hot papa, papi chulo. Okay. Let's calm down. Yeah, they want to steal this from you. And they're doing moon magic for this new beginning to take a head dive straight into the cement. Into a shallow pond. I mean, no wedding cake. I love it. It always gets so good when you're around, man. It gets so juicy. Thank you. Put a stick in it. Knight of Wheels and Queen of... So this is the Pentacles. So somebody's dragging their feet. They've been dragging their feet to come towards you, knowing that you're the one for them. Meanwhile, you've been single, patient, calm, collective, moving forward, not looking back and not taking, sad, pathetic situations for excuses. 8 of Wands. And this message has been trying to come to you for a while. I mean, this is like, and this will be a sweet message. This will be a message that you like, okay? And this person's upset that they're still upset because you're going to be getting something better than the way that they treated you. And they've been trying to destroy you on top of it. They've been trying to come at you like with a hammer and make you small, pound you into the wood. It's just, this person's under judgment because they're not acting from a very adult, mature place. They're very immature, unfortunately, and maybe they're unhealed. But this is their way of how they love. Like, they think they're doing, I don't know what they're doing, but divine timing's here. Okay. Divine timing's here. So this is energy that's maybe passive aggressive. Let's find out some more. Tell me more. I really want to know a little bit more. I don't think I have more time. Yeah, it feels like this person ran out of time. Okay, that's basically it. They ran out of time with you, and Spirit sees fit to give collective a new cycle. And that's it, period. Like, you had your chance. You blew it, buddy. You blew it. Let's get an oracle, because I think we got to get going. Thank you for being here, my loves. Okay, so Spirit awakens. I embrace my soul purpose and align all aspects of my life to it fully. So you align to whatever comes, and you ask Spirit what to do, and Spirit guides you, and you trust it completely. Okay, I'm burping a lot. It's crazy. It's like weird when you don't want your body to be doing something that it's doing, and then you're on live and everybody, okay, release. Okay, there's got to be some release here, something that you got to keep purging, letting go, making things very efficient. If it doesn't have a purpose, lose it. If it has cracks, let it go. If it doesn't, if you have locks without keys that match, that was funny that I would say that. That's interesting. Throat chakra, you got to speak it out and sing, cry, whatever it is. Okay, so I release. So release says, I release that which does not serve my higher purpose with gratitude and love. Yeah, this is lightening the load. This is how you lighten your load. Spring cleaning, honey. I speak my truth and encourage others to speak theirs. Okay, so when you speak, people listen, or that you influence others. Look, the fire element is here. This is like that. I can feel the Aries coming out of this one. I ignite the fire within me that connects me to the divine, so that you're online with your purpose, it looks like. And Spirit's very, very excited about what's happening, and they want you to stay in this flow, to keep going, okay? Because it's going to diminish it. I'm telling you, like on the 7th, 8th, and it's a heavy Venusian energy of valuing yourself. But it's funny how fire came out, because Mars is in Saturn, and this is our self-worth. Starboy, welcome. 555. Yes, it is. Thank you so much for showing us. Blessings. That's a big change. Oh my God. So this is very fiery energy. So because the astrologers have been talking about this, and how there could be some quick ass change coming in, and it could be because of anger. So it could be our country's getting angry, and it's like, I don't want to say the word, but it could be something. Or some kind of woman freaks out. Who knows? But I don't want to get into that energy, because that's kind of weird energy. Let's get some more oracle cards for the ending here, Spirit. Which one should we give the collective? We're going to do the surrender cards. Let's see what we need to surrender, because they gave us the release. So this is a good entryway. They're kind of comboed in with the other fairy deck I have. So let me see what I can do here. We have surrender comparisons with other people. Nice. So this is what people look. And then the fiery energy too. So people are copying each other left and right all the time. Okay, people like this is in this platform. People copy each other all the time, because they don't have any imagination. They don't have their own ideas. They they have to like pretend to know, but they don't know. And they want to just make conversation or something. So here, let me get some more cards for us. What does Spirit want to give us more energy on? So surrender to wisdom of your body. Okay, I did go walking yesterday, so that felt really good. My body's very happy for me. I'm happy for my body. Readiness, bounty, and plenty. Okay, they're trying to make you feel like you're not going to get what you want, or how life is going to be, or you're not going to be getting that job or that house or that company, or that you're not going to be secure in one way. Okay, and that's a falseness here, that you have to just stay calm. Divine inspiration and awakening. You're very inspirational, my collective. Very attractive, very beautiful energy that you have. Starlight qualities. Before the gathering, celebration, anticipation, and event. Some of you might be going to an event pretty soon. What's going on? Maybe this is because Father's Day is coming. So is it maybe that, Spirit? Yeah, surrender stress. You guys are going to be, I'm telling you, the stress is building up right now. That's what's going on. The stress is building up. That's what I feel. The stress is building up. And so you're going to have to find ways to release and through your body, okay? Like exercise, walk, or maybe through your vocal cords, sing. But this is that's what I'm getting. Yeah, surrender stress, because it's gonna be amplified from this a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna go through a little hump of energetic weirdness. Look at that. Recovery, comeback, revival. It's gonna remind you of the past a lot. You're gonna feel like this. I told you it has to do with Venus. It's a conjunction with Venus. So self-worth. So that's when all the doubts and the thoughts come in. Okay. Because of procrastination. Maybe somebody's very upset that they procrastinated too long. Okay. Yep. Surrender your desire to control people. It's because they were being controlled. They were being conditioned. They didn't do what they should have done, but somebody's going to beat themselves up, because this is like be very sensitive. Check on your friends that like you really know that they're going through a really hard time, like maybe out of shelter or whatever, because this is very depressing energy. The Elf Queen, introverted. Yeah, these are people who are introverted. They don't say anything. They keep everything inside. Yes. But this is how the dark forces want it. They want it like fear mogul people. Like they just feel bad. This is not being done. Veil, illness, transition. They can't. So it's kind of like some kind of wave of fear that wants to come in. Oh, look how funny. This is a dark card. I always thought this was a weird card. Look, here's like the energy trying to go through the trees and play out. So this is like drama queens and drugged up people acting weird and sweaty palms. And this is energy that you will know if you will know it, but it's kind of like somehow manifesting in your reality in one way, shape, or form. It's an uncomfortable feeling. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, I follow my own unique path with courage and strength. So it's kind of like outcast, the green man, initiative, fertilization, and action. So it could be like you're doubting yourself. You're like, well, I should follow what everybody else is doing. And then like you're trying to create the path, your own path. It's different. Nobody's done it. That's also this energy here. And then behind that was, so that's number 21. So your angels, so you have to really trust and have faith, because 21 is angelic. So this 5-5 energy is going to create some shift, some fear, and then people are going to be like, oh, am I doing the right thing? Do I have the right job? And am I secure? Like it's going to do something maybe with the economy. At the day's end, rest. Okay, so this is over. You're overtired here. I find peace in nature. No, you have to go to nature. That's what it is. I find peace in nature and rest my body and mind in order to connect to spirit. So and the other one I'm holding on my hands is surrender your need to always be right. I'm burping so much. Give others a gift of letting them be right. Yeah, exactly. This is not the time to be like, oh, I'll show them, or, if somebody really needs to feel like they're right, give it to them. It's not going to take anything from you. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and your relationships. So things are coming to a head. Like things like relationships are like, honey, let's talk. We really need to talk. Like this is let's talk energy. Oh, we need to talk. I'm not crazy about that. That's the one energy I don't like, that I'm like, oh, we need to talk. I mean, we always talk. What, you haven't been talking this whole time? It's weird. Yeah, the life bringer. Establishment, growth, fulfillment. See, you're the life bringer. You bring vitality and joy, and you come with the bells on. Yeah, and this dark force is so angry that you shine. This is a dark warlock. We caught him just not too long ago. King of the Dark Wood Elves, authority, credibility. Yeah, this is somebody who wants all the credit. They want your energy. It feels like ill. Oh my God, look at that. It's because this woman is behind them telling them what to do. Like, guy, this could be their mother. This could be a mother-son situation. Ew. Because in awe. Ever since that you came into their life, they've been in awe of you, and they don't understand how you do what you do, and they want to take it from you. They want to harvest it for themselves. This is disgusting. We got a lot of redhead energy here. Yeah, honey. A lot of redhead energy. Okay, so this is a dark one, man. This is like not, this is already dark, but then it came in reverse. It's like there is no coming back for them. Look, with a white dress. See, this was reverse, self-denial. But it looks like somebody wants to marry you with that white dress. You're no longer in self-denial. Like, you try to give somebody credit. Like, this is the thing that you have to forgive, is like when you give people chances and you're like, God, I was really nice and I was so naive. What happened to me? Why did I not see it? Some of it is because you're conditioned, because you come from a karmically family and that felt perfectly normal, which I've been understanding all too well. And then other times is because you just don't know. You don't come from a karmically family, so you don't act that low. So you would never do the things that these people do. So you would never think that would even be capable of what people do. But that's the way it is. So I just want to get these cards straight. Let's get another. Make sure that they're not all these dark. We don't need all these dark cards, Spirit. Just let us know what we need to know, please, for the collective. Surrender to creativity. Okay, so you have your projects on the shelves. Right now is the time to get those things going. Pour your love, energy, light into these. And we got 3-3 there. And this is where you're going to get out of this alter reality. That's your portal to another place. Is you. Your creativity is your portal to another place. It says, let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. Maybe you should cover your mirrors if you have too many mirrors, especially if you have one in your bedroom. There's a cunning woman here, okay? Very cunning, who's trying to get under your effing skin, and she's got red hair. Silent, observant, why? Willie? Somebody, she might have to deal with somebody named William. Billy, might be year of the goat. Here she is again. Wow. Surrender the idea you can fix someone. Okay, so somebody doesn't, this is like right under your nose. The merciful one, compassion, release. Okay, some of you, this is somebody that you really thought you could trust. But you see, this is how good God is. This is all being revealed to you. You might have dreamt about this person. See, your spirit guides are protecting you full on. Okay. This is crazy. Let's find out about this warlock. And now we got to find out more about this situationship. And then we have the warlock. We have the snake. We have all these icky people. Damn. Okay. This is not the way it was supposed to go, Spirit. This is not the way it was supposed to go. You're covered, but there's a lot of opposition, and it's going to get dark because they're not only is it planetary wise, they're taking advantage of all that. With the new moon, they must have done something. Let's find out with the alien deck that I call the galactic. I don't know what the name of this is. We'll need to find out. We'll get answers. Yeah, these people don't have any integrity. They really just want to mess you up. They want you to lose your integrity. Spirit, thank you for these messages. Tell me about this warlock energy, the king of the dark elves. Please tell me all you can about this energy towards my collective. Emptiness. This person's empty. Damn. Single-minded focus. So they're empty, so they're coming after you. That's their single-minded focus. They have no effing life. They just want to. They work from logic. This could be an air sign: Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Returning the favor. They feel like you owe them, or you did something to them to hurt them, and now they're gonna pay. They're gonna make you pay. Balance. So this woman does not look balanced. She looks way off kilter. She looks so whacked out. Delusion of control. This woman has a freaking delusion of control, and this masculine seems to have listened to her. This is a piece of work. Survival. And so this woman, has gone through some things in her life. Survival. She's a number 11. Okay, so that could be a Scorpio energy or Saggies. This is insane. These people, shamanic journey. So you've gone through a shamanic journey. You too have gone through your 9-9 energy. Okay, we have the numbers here is 108. Somebody might be 37, 26, 28, 30, 36, 9, and then 9 also double digits. And then 3 earlier. But you've already gone through a shamanic journey. You've done a lot of work on yourself, your lineage. You are the curse breaker. And so whoever attacks you, like they don't, you don't look like what you've been through. So they don't understand that it's going to, really cost them a lot to have even considered you for this. Living in the now. So this person, it caused you to live in the now. It caused you to ground your energy. It caused you to take advantage of whatever you do have and not really hold on to what you don't have. Yeah, and you started looking at the future for your long-term goals. 45. Some of you might be 45, 58. But that, in a way, this something that they did caused you to straighten up a little, okay? That's what they're saying. It didn't work in the way that they wanted it to. It made you stronger. What doesn't kill you made you stronger, but they did try something very drastic. Common ground. Now they like, you got a snake here. Graduation. Seeds of polarity. So you might have you have a snake here that wants to come up to you and like pretend that they want to collaborate with you, or they want to do something together with you, because you guys are actually polar opposites. So it's almost like they want to be a mole in your life, and they want to be the instigator that starts some crap with you. Embrace, because you're about to embrace transition. So you have to double check, ask spirit, really pray up on who to really meet up with or do things with on a creative level together. Yeah, this person wants to like transfer their energy, melting pot. They want to like get in your skin. Damn. True compassion and guilt. This could be your ex that's trying to come back. And they want you to have true compassion and guilt for, they have guilt and they want you to have true compassion because they want to work together, but they're a snake. They don't have anything to offer. They're just like, maybe got rejected from a past relationship, or it's just their ego that wants to say that they can have you back after you did a comeback, and you're like, that's fine, move on with your life. I don't need to be intertwining with somebody who's like jumps ship whenever something happens, or they, the wind blows, another woman comes, whatever they did, it doesn't matter. You just moved on. Progressive desires. They still desire you. Woo! They feel guilty because they still desire you. But see, that's why this woman's angry. She's angry that somebody still thinks about you. See, I don't think it could be, okay, for some of you, like they still desire you, but it could be for others, like family members speak nicely of you. They, like you're a nice person. You didn't do anything wrong. So they have this anger that other people, if this is like like an ex that you were with and their family, and then the family, and especially if you have children, it's because you have good intentions for people. You're not here harming people. That's what they're jealous about. Fusion and magic. Yeah, they're doing magic so you don't do what you want to do, work as you want. Yes. Oh my God. They want you to feel so crazy and that you self-sacrifice, that you make a mistake, that healing crisis and purging and linear thinking. This person is in a mess. I'll tell you what this says. Their magic backfired on them. They're the sacrifice. They're in a healing crisis and purging because they thought that they could mess with God. They thought they could play God. Archangel Michael's fucking with them. That's what's going on. And they keep desiring you. Something happened. They keep desiring you. They thought that they hated you, but now something's turned, and it's turned into desire, like a lustful, renewed hope. They hope that you, oh my God, like they're so angry, but they're coming at you at the same time. This is this is the Atlantean error. This is why this is very unexplainable. These people are angry. These are the reptilians and all of them who just want control and power. And this is, I don't know what to tell you. This is not fun. They're not stopping. Ah, okay. Wow. It's like these people know that you're getting balanced, and they just desire so hard to throw you off course, because if they can manage, they'll be successful if they could throw you off course, if they can manage to do that, because you won't find the love of your life. You'll miss it. You'll miss the opportunity. That's what they want. They want you in a toxic, unloved, feeling unlovable. This is who they are, though. This is really sad. This is really, really sad. I can't dip into who they are, because that's them. They always show their ass off, don't they? They always. Okay, so look at this. We have these. Wow, we have these numbers that are strong. Oh my God. Okay, so how does it go? Like this. 445588 are our numbers today. Secrecy, fusion and magic, balanced relationships. Shh. You're getting your connection. You're getting the love anyway. You're getting it. That's why they're fuming mad. That's why they're going so fiercely and so strongly against it. They want you to have renewed hope for them. They want you to be flowing with them. Come back and flow. Oh, I'm burping so much. Come back and flow. Come back and flow with me. Flow over here. They still want your true compassion. They want you to give up on somebody being reciprocal. You saying, okay, let's try again. I understand you apologize. You feel bad. Let's get back at it, honey. Let's get back in the ring again. back on the saddle. Back on the saddle again. Oh no. Maybe they're a cowboy. Maybe they like cowboy movies, or you do. Okay. Maybe they rode horses. Oh my God. These people are really disgusting. They're coming. We can't stop them, but Spirit's not allowing them to take over. Okay, Spirit's not allowing them. Where's that deck I want? Here it is. Okay, so here, Spirit's not allowing them. Yeah, death. They need to heal, baby. They need to heal big time, because they're going towards dark stuff. What time is it? It's 6:47. Let's find out. Let's find out what we can find out. Please, Spirit, let us know. Give me the 411. Office dark elves. A man of authority. And there's a woman here off her rocker. Ooh. That was a bad one. One more. Yeah, it's because you're getting love. I mean, these are so sticky. This is a sticky situation. This person does not want to separate from you. They don't want to unleash your energy. They want to come towards you. They want your energy. They think it's theirs. They're going to put you in a third party. Okay, so this is a freaking couple. Okay, this is a couple that wants to put you in a third party. They've been doing moon magic. So this dude likes dudes, and she's perfectly fine with it. No judgment. I'm just clarifying. She wants you to feel left out because you rejected her baby. What the fuck is this? Why is she even? Because she goes both ways too. Yeah, she's weird. Oh my god. Okay, so here we go. The temperance, divine timing. So you're protected by angels from this very dark, witchy, jealous, envious woman. This is who's waiting. Oh my god, this person is waiting to see if you're going through a hard time, heavy burdens, feeling left out, getting bitten by dogs on your leg. I don't know, but they definitely are. They want you out. They want you to feel less than. Yeah, because you walked away from their son or whoever the fuck this is. Yep, this is somebody who likes men. This is somebody who goes. This is crazy. This fell out. They want to come towards you. Yeah, this. What the hell? What's behind here? It feels like they want to get you in a cult or some freaking society. It's like a sex cult or something. I don't know. But that's what it feels like. These cards are so sticky too, because lemonade fell on them. But Eight of Cups, you walked away from this. These people were into some weird ass stuff that you did not know exactly what you were getting into. Spirit, their intentions, Spirit saying it's their intentions. They have no good intentions for you. King of Swords, Mr. Ice Cold. Damn. They want you stuck with them. They want you back in a house. This has to do with the house. This is okay. So it took a lot of strength for you to leave and walk away. And you, Spirit, you did the right thing. You got some kind of inspiration or direction from Spirit, and you did the right thing by moving away from them. Okay. Now we have a King of Wands. Could be this elf dude. Let's see about this King of Wands. There's somebody coming in. They could come in quickly. King of Wands energy. They could be very well known and good at what they do in their career, and they want to give you something, or they could be very giving. Maybe they'll offer you like to go out on a date. Yeah, this is going to happen suddenly. Somebody's going to connect with you. They want to connect with you suddenly, so they want to come in. This might come in as a surprise. Okay. So be careful who you accept invitations from, because it looks like you've been waiting a long time for this to come, and it never came until now. You got to trust your intuition. The High Priestess is here. Okay. So you guys do have a lot of good intuition from your mama's side of the family. Why did I say that? Spirit. Okay. Tell me about. This is about your new start, because you walked away and somebody likes you. Yeah, they're trying to stop his new start from somebody else liking you and you getting your wish come true because you left them. But this is the first thing that came was the Fool card. So that's a major arcana, and that trumps everything else. So you're getting this new beginning. You're getting this new beginning, whether they like it or not. It's coming. Okay. They're trying to stop you from really having this wonderful home or happiness, or this could represent a beautiful connection as well. It doesn't matter if it's two men or two women or man and woman, but this does represent, with the 10 of Cups here, right near the vicinity. Okay. You could have somebody who was a King of Swords, meaning that they were very emotionally unavailable. They were addicted to some kind of something that was their heavy burden. Sex, drugs, rock and roll. And this person wants to come in suddenly, but they don't have good intentions. It's still, we're clarifying these back ones that are really dark. They're angry that you're not supposed to connect with this past person. You're supposed to not connect with this past person. You will be invited to a party, a gathering, an invitation is coming, okay? But it's not healthy. They might put something in your drink. I mean, I'm just getting some really bad stuff. The food might already, yeah. Look, it's somebody who you don't even really know them that well, maybe, but you're like, okay, they invite you, but you got to trust your intuition. My goodness, there's the Queen of Wands. It seems like, it feels like a ball, like a gathering, like, everybody's gonna go to the ball, and it's like everybody's expected to go, but I don't know, this probably would be a family gathering in that case. But it's like, it's not like you know them very well. Maybe you're the friend of a friend, or the girlfriend, or, I mean, I don't know. I don't think many of you have that situation, but something like that. Oh, this birthday party. I heard birthday party. So your friend might invite you to a birthday party, a birthday gathering. You may not want to go. The High Priestess is here. Okay, why would, yeah, because there's something very fishy here about this connection, about this. I feel like, I don't know. This is very young energy, it feels like to me, because like it's almost like a family, like somebody's relative is friends with somebody else, and the relative asked them to invite you to this gathering. So it seems very high school-y, very weird, very interconnected family. And it feels like, so you get tricked into this situation, this party, and this person might be there. That's what it feels like. Well, I don't have scenarios like that at all, but it could be like you walk into like a store, a CVS, a drugstore, a pharmacy, and then like somebody that you know is there from years ago. It could be something like that too, that, that could be considered a gathering. I don't know. Yeah, because many of you are hermits. Like you don't even go out. Like you don't even go out like that at all. So, but that's the energy I get. Like you doing your business and you cross paths with somebody. Well, this can go both ways. Somebody who sees you and says, wow, collective is the one. Like, I'm so attracted to collective. I could do life with collective, like right now. But there's something toxic about it. And they invite you out, or you meet them at a gathering again. Yes, it's because they're a Knight of Wands. So they're sending Knight of Wands energy your way. People who are in real quick and out real quick. As soon as how fast it started is how fast it ends. The way it starts is the way it ends. Okay, just keep that in mind. So this is energy like that. You're being like, it feels like like model scouts. Like you are like the model that they want. Like that's what it feels like. Oh my God. Yeah, your career is picking up. Your career is picking up, especially if you're a reader. Yep, and that's what they're trying to stop, because if you're a reader, they don't want you to be seen in the World Wide Web. Look, absolutely stopping it. Trying to stop you from shining, from glowing, from being who you are. You're very good at what you do. You know how to break it down. So yeah, and they're sending you very unbalanced energy. Okay, either way, sexual, financial, they're trying to shake you up, my love. Okay, they're trying to rattle you. They're trying to rattle you. These are rattlesnakes. They're trying to rattle you. Okay, watch where you tread. Watch where you walk right now. Be very intentional, because if you make one bad step, bam, you're going to be dealing with some towers over here. Okay, this is going to be very sucky, because it's going to prevent you from going into, that's what they're trying to prevent, trying to stall you, trying to keep stuff coming at you, so you stop producing and get into this new world, higher vibrational energy of the Fool and the World. Wow. Yep. Stay passionate, stay driven. Your creativity is your portal into the next level place that you're going. Okay, your creativity into your career. Remember, that looked like a portal. Your creativity, how hard you push, how you keep going, is your portal into this next place in leveling up. Don't let things stop you. Don't get pessimistic, doubtful. Yes, you must pray a lot. Keep protected. Okay, however you do shower, salt baths. Yeah, they're trying to kill your dreams. They're actively trying to kill your dreams, trying to kill whatever you got going on spiritually, because it's going to bring you money. It's going to bring you money. This is go time. I always mention certain astrologers. So the one that I got the warning on regarding June 7th, 6, 7 is Steve Judd. And then the other one that is talking about how it's go time is the Leo King. So go watch those because they really know how to put that into perspective. But I'm just saying in my cards, there is some heavy ass energy heading our way. This is like a freaking hurricane. Okay. This is like solar flares. This is like attacks. Like they're trying to attack your career. This could be the internet. This could be the internet. We just had a thing on GOOGLE attack. They had an attack on that. We have to change our passwords and stuff. I don't know if you guys watch the news, but yeah, you guys be nice and kind to yourself. Take it easy, okay? You're on a wild ride like this fish is. It's slippery, slopey. It's kind of like you got to be real careful where you tread right now, what you say, what comes out of your mouth, whose loyalty you keep, and who you invite, and who you are not sensitive with and have compassion. Maybe when they need it, it could turn on you, so it could be really weird energy. I'm just telling you. Yeah, you're the Empress though. You won't do that. You're very kind, loving, giving, thoughtful. So you don't have to worry. You have to just be in your Empress energy. It's organic. You don't have to be working at being an Empress. You are an Empress and you are getting attention and they don't like it. They're sending magic so no one can see you. No one can find your algorithms. Nobody knows where you are. You're in a nook. You're in a corner. You're in a crevice. No one knows. And you're right down in front of them. But they want to hide you because they have the money, the means. Something's behind here. They're under judgment. What you don't know is that they're under judgment for this. Spirit is really, every time they try to spy on you, every time they try to do something, they're under judgment for spying on you or maybe saying some bad things about you. They want you in this forever state of stallness and waiting and waiting and wait for it. And you just age, you age out. Like you started like this young buck, this young person, and then you're like an old ass person, or you're, the wheels turning in your favor. But they're holding up your money. Okay, even though your money should be coming soon. This causes you to go back and retreat, reflect. This masculine that's effing with the collective goes like they're getting hit, but they're like able to like brush it, like heal it off, like maybe sleep it off in like 2-3 days, and then they're back at it, which is crazy. And they're so angry that you left them, that you're not communicating with them. Page of Swords, they spy all the time. Like in their home, they're just thinking of new ways to kind of figure out what the hell you're doing. And each and every time you're victorious. You're moving forward, not backwards. And they can't figure this stuff out. And they know the one thing they're sure of is that you want nothing to do with them. And they keep cat on a hot tin roof. They keep you like on guard. And you keep expressing yourself through creativity and speaking truth to people. And they that keeps them stuck because maybe they don't want to be seen in a bad light. They want you to see them as their 10 of cups, that you had great moments and how romantic and how, whatever happened was great. But they fumbled it. If it was so great, why did they fumble it? If it was so wonderful, why'd they choose someone else? Why'd they walk away? They're trying to figure things out for themselves, like how they move themselves. Justice is here for you. Absolutely. See? There's something really good in the air for you. There's something really good coming, some good news. Check your spam mail. Clean up all your electrical things, and emails and things like that. You might find something. Clean up. Clean up the floors, clean up the boxes, make sure there's no dust. You might find something that triggers you, something that lights your fire. Light my fire, light my fire. The doors may open. Yeah, but they don't want, they want you depressed in bed, crying, eating ice cream and cake. Oh my God. And argumentative and like unworthy. This is how they want you. Because they don't want you to figure out that they like the same gender. They do not want you to figure this stuff out. Or you may like the same gender. I don't know, because we have 2 girls here. 3 of Pentacles. I just feel like what's happening is that you're going to meet somebody more gentle than this kind of character that you just embrace. He's very hostile, very passive aggressive. You know, they don't even like women. So like they're just playing women all the time, playing these head games. You know, that's what it is. Like these women that I see on TikTok and talking on YouTube about like how men play so many head games because they figured it out. And these are the ones that don't like women. They don't even really want to be with them on the physical. You're getting a new start. You are getting this new start. It keeps coming in. You're getting this new start no matter what they try to do, say, or be. Okay. Oh my God. They're still. This person tells other people that you broke their heart. Okay. They're like, oh, the collective broke my heart and they cheated or they, whatever. They talk bad about how it went down on their end. They give a real sobby story here as if you're the one that did it to them, but that's not the truth. It was so bad you had to walk away. Okay. This person would never hear you when you would speak. You would give them chance after chance. You kept making excuses for them. You felt sorry for them, which is the biggest mistake we could ever make in our life. Don't ever feel sorry for people. Help them. You know that saying, you can give a man a meal for a day with a fish, or you can teach him how to fish. And that's, that's for another day. But you were this person's wish come true. You're a stable, reliable, thoughtful person here. And so you thought that this person was the same way. They presented themselves to be stable, reliable. They presented themselves to be like loving, caring, or you showed your emotion, which overflowed towards them. But they forced you to go into this place of strength that you never thought you had. And you had to invest in yourself so you could recognize when somebody devalues you and just wants you sexually. They're over-sexualized and they don't take any other language but sex. But when you pour into yourself, when you spend time by yourself, when you learn to build better boundaries, better relationship coping skills, you pour into how you need to educate yourself in whatever shape or form, emotionally, psychologically, you learn to pick better. And you'll find yourself somebody emotionally available eventually. Okay. This is happening because you'll be able to recognize it. Yeah. When you recognize it, you'll be able to choose it. 8 of Pentacles. You might meet them at work. You might see this person working, or this person sees you working. You got a Queen of Swords reverse, very conniving. This person doesn't want you to work. This very conniving energy of a female who doesn't want you watched at work, doesn't want this person to watch you. There could be somebody at your work or something with work that somebody likes each other. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is like molasses slow coming in, you guys. This relationship thing, you've been single. 5 of Swords. Very not likely that it is someone from your past. These were stuck together. Or, I mean, it's 50-50. Some of it is from your past. Some of it is new. This person still wants you in regret and in a 10 of Swords energy. Just really down for the count. See, and that energy's coming. And the thing is, you're going to get your 10 of Cups, but you, again, don't forget, creativity is your way out of it, okay? Creativity is your way out of it, the Star. So you have the ability, you have what it takes. You're being represented as a leader, as the Empress. It's this other energy that wants to try to stop you from being seen, growing, and they're very upset, and they have to do with an ex that you rejected, okay? And their ex, they have an ex, or they went back to their ex. That's what I'm hearing. They went back to their ex, and they gave him a sob story or something. I don't know. That's weird. Let me get some of the healing cards and see what we get with these. Do I have the book? I do have the book, but where is it? Oh, don't tell me I don't know. Yeah, here it is. Okay, I know I have it. Herbal Healing Deck. Let's get some cards for my collective. Some good cards for my collective, please, and thank you, Spirit. Thank you for liking, taking them. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you helping me out with the algorithms. They tend to show one number on the screen, and then when I click off, it's another number. So self-worth, look at that, self-worth. This person doesn't have enough self-worth to come towards you. Mystery. You're like a mystery to them. That's daffodil. Okay, but it's an herbal deck, but I'm just gonna go with the words. We're not gonna really read them. We're just gonna see what the words say. Okay. Shadow side. Yep, they're working on their shadow side. Oh my God. Okay. And perspective. They have a whole different perspective. They're living out of their shadow side. You've healed your shadow side. Their perspective is still on the shadow side, and they don't think they need to change. They see you as a mystery. They think you have to change. They think you have to be more dark and live in your shadow side. They like it when you were more slutty. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know if you were slutty, but I'm just saying. Oh, collective, yeah. That letting go energy is strong. They are hanging on for dear life. Introspection. What did I say? This is like you triggered them to introspect, and then they weren't ready to let go of your energy because you did something here where you're like, no, I don't tolerate that energy. I don't tolerate that behavior later. And you were a surgeon. Some of you might be Scorpios. Very, very, block them. A very clean cut is what I want to say. Yeah, they don't like that. They didn't take too kindly to that, did they? They didn't like that. When you try to be kind, when you try to explain, it's like being with children. Like you're like, okay, guys, lower that down. And they're playing and it gets louder and louder. Okay, guys, lower that down. And they still don't listen to you. And you're like, you have to go off and turn it off. And they're like, oh, I don't know why you do that. I told you to turn it down. You didn't listen. That's like, it's consequences, caution. So they're living in their shadow side and they want to make you pay again this energy, even my beautiful green herbal deck. See, but God gave you the strength. See, they didn't know who they were messing with. And also your ancestors are here. Okay. What was my download I got about the roots? Okay, I forgot about it, but it was something about roots. Fertility. Wow. Okay, so this person might want to make you pregnant, or they feel like they could grow. Yeah, they're seeing that you're growing and how strong you are, and that you have mastered a lot of this energy. So why is caution here? Okay, we'll get a little stability check just to see why that would be. I went and asked for the book and I didn't even use it because now I'm okay. Poison ivy is caution. The oak is tree. Oats is fertility. Letting go is walnut. Chickweed is perspective, reverse. Red root is shadow side. Daffodil is self-worth. Okay, so let's look at caution. What do we need to be cautious about, Spirit? Shadow side and caution. Let's look at Shadow side and coffin spirit. Wife reversed. Okay, shouldn't, that was, I pretty much, most of these are not reversed. So this person, maybe you were a side piece to them. Huh. Sorry to say that. That you, yeah, they have to travel. Now they seem to be near, closer to you in vicinity. What the heck? They might pop up on you, or they have already. Ew, this is very sexual. This is Knight of Wands energy. They want to pop in and just have sex. But they want to claim that they've been through a hard time, that they're not with anyone. So there's this energy that they're so excited that they're not with their wife anymore. They got a divorce or something happened, and then they just want to come so exhilarated and happy to your arms, but you have not connected with this person. Caution. Something about your home. So they're like maybe around your vicinity and your community. Surprise! But they haven't been able to send a message. Some message hasn't been able, they've been thinking about it, and they sigh and they think about this young woman. You might be the young woman. There's a priest here. So like spirit's protecting you. You whether you're young or not. This person might have married a young woman who ended up stealing from them. And you're the older woman who does not want to have a conversation with them. But this is what they want to come in. They hope, again, they're hoping that you will speak to them and be more than friends, and be more than friends. They want to come out of the cold. They've been sick. They want to come out and like be fortunate with you again. So you might, your puna now might be very healing. We've been getting that. You're just a healer. This person wants your healing touch big time. They want sexual healing. Marvin Gaye. Somebody's name may be Marvin. Oh my God. So they're thinking how they can present themselves as not being your enemy, and how like they can come and lose your energy. They might have a disease. They might have some sexual STI or something, because death is right here. And doctor is reversed. Something that's not healable. Oh my God. Something. This would fucking make them happy. Like there's a group of them that's sick. They're like, come join our group. We're all sickos. Oh my God. This is not a gift, but they think like this group or something. It could communal living is what I'm getting. Yeah, you'll be sorry. There'll be lots of sorrow for you. Maybe it will stop from you having a baby or affect your baby making abilities. Look, yep, Spirit's not going to let it happen. Reunion reversed. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there because this is getting dark. And it's so funny because some of them are reversed and some of them are not. But I kind of like it that way, just so we can get the point of view that it's trying to make. Yeah, they know that money's coming towards you. They know that money's coming towards you. They don't know when. They're trying to figure it out. And that's when they're trying to come in at that time as well for this reunion. This is an enemy. This could be also a female for my masculines. Okay. They're going to pretend that they're faithful or they've been faithful and that they love you. But love is reversed. Look at this. They want to like somehow this message is going to F with you. They've been getting counsel. They're constantly thinking about how they can come back to be your lover. Yeah. I want to be your lover. What's that Prince song? Oh my God. They're waiting. They're waiting to hit. They're waiting to come in at the right time. And they're going to say that they are not in a third party. This is ridiculous. they're like far away thinking about you, imprisoned, but they are not imprisoned because of this, of you, but because of their own situation, because it looks like they married somebody. And they're just now like figuring out, well, now let me go back to the collective. It's just the same disgusting energy. My gosh. So you're like second fiddle is what I hear. You're the second fiddle, but you're a very good second fiddle. It's like you're the energy bunny that recharges. You're the charger. Okay, you're the charging station. You're the pit stop. When I don't, yeah. You're like a nurse. Some of you might be nurses. All right. I cannot leave it like that. Anyway, it's hard to let go. They want to close my throat, but it's hard to let go. And I feel bad. I feel bad that this person wants to come back for just using you. Because it's like ugly to have to give these messages. But if you don't take action, then yeah, you're exactly, you're getting abundance. Goddess of abundance, divine, let me thrive, let fortune be mine. It's like they're trying to figure out when this money's coming for you, to you, for you. They're trying to like calculate the exact timing to come in for the abundance. Or you already have this abundance. You need to check your emails, figure stuff out. You might have something. Study, okay? They want you to be calm, to be steady. I heard steady. They want you to be steady. Again, we have the beautiful creativity popping up. The pop-up creativity in the house. So this is going to be your saving grace, okay? Stay calm, cool, collected. Abundance is here. Steady as she goes. Number 33 again. 36, grace. They want to take this from you. They want you to be a hot mess. They want you to be panicked, hyperventilating, your hair falling, your nervous system collapsing, fainting, epilepsy, all of it. Bad stomach aches, diarrhea. They want you not to have grace. Okay, that's what they want you to look bad. So somehow they want to make you look bad in front of others. They want others to look at you as like icky and not even interesting at all. And perhaps not even attractive, right? But you have harmony. It doesn't seem to be happening. As I create, I will share harmony, divine with love and care. These people are off their rocker. Keep organizing, okay? Purpose, planning, efficiency now come to me so easily. Just focus on yourself. They want you to study. They want you to get all your study work in order, all your ducks in order. You have magical powers. They want you to be introverted, very hermited, and focusing on what is best for you. Number 1, number 2, number 3, my collective. They want you to really think from this higher third power. Protect your crown. Perhaps you need to wear a cap when you go out at this time. It's a very sensitive time. All this purple. You're very beautiful. Maybe do some beauty rituals, like beauty routines. I didn't mean to say rituals, but they're going to try to do beauty rituals on you. Inspiration. It's because you're inspirational. They're trying to make you feel ugly so you don't go in front of the camera, so you don't come out. They're trying to affect your energy, okay? Yeah, you're very attractive, though. That's the thing, is they can't take that from you. Psychic protection. Third eye. What did I say? Wear something on your head crown. You have the courage. By shining brave and true and bright, my courage now returns this night. So, yep. And look at this. Oh, my God. Look at this. This is what you have. It's already here. Embrace it. Invite it. Love and romance. Love and happiness. Aphrodite, I call to thee to bring a true love here to me. Romance. Romance, it is a sacred power. Let it come to me this hour. You might get a text. Think twice, okay? This is a very like fast energy, okay? Like drive-by energy. So be careful with the energies. Think twice before you step into any vehicles with anybody. make plans. You might want to make those plans after the 9th of June because those energies are really funny right now of lower vibration and doubt on ourselves and our self-worth. That's the main point. Much love and light. Blessings. Thank you for being here, my beautiful collectives. Let's close the energy. I appreciate you so much. Blessings. Take care. Have a great day, night, evening, whenever you see this.